Hello everyone, it's Wednesday afternoon and I'm going to have a journal flip to show my January journal entries and a little bit of February already. And I wanted to show you Chatty Cathy and Juniper. They're having the best fun playing with these little toys they've got, and they've become the best of friends. They're both about the same age. To me, they look like the equivalent of children, maybe 5, 6 years old. Whereas my other dolls, the American Girls and the My Life doll, uh, to me they look like they could be maybe 9, 10, 11, maybe even 12-year-old girls. But these are younger. So they get along with each other really well because they've got the same interests and everything. And now let's see if I can get my journal flip recorded. I've started putting these tabs on the first of the month. It makes it easier to flip to find what I'm looking for. And here was my projected January menu. If you remember, I think I showed it before when it was new. But as you can see, not everything got checked off. I didn't make the creamy lemon butter chicken, and I didn't make the venison back strap. So those are still in the freezer, and we'll probably have those this month. And when I check them off, I don't necessarily go in order. I skip around, and eventually everything should get checked off. And there's my calendar, which I don't usually put everything on there. I forget, but it helps keep me organized. And then I was watching Suzanne Light's channel. I've subscribed to her. I really like her. She does a lot of different things, but one of the things was journaling. And she uses a bullet journaling method, which I really like, but I started trying to incorporate some of that into my journal, but it didn't particularly work for me. But still, I do like the look of it and the organization of it. But let's see. And then here, well, here you can see I did put a little bit of decoration on it from Christmas cards and things. And here I just got ahead of myself and forgot to decorate, was just writing, which is fine. I don't have to decorate every page, but I do like to. And then here I've got just a few decorations at the bottom. And I love this picture. Look at that little girl. She grumpy. That's from a vintage photograph. And my husband and I got our DNA tested at 23andMe, which I've wanted to do for a long time. But we got the reports back, and there were no big surprises. I was kind of hoping for maybe a little bit of African or Native American or Ashkenazi Jew blood, but no, we're plain vanilla. We're 100% European, both of us. And the minor surprises were that I had 3.8% Scandinavian blood, which I didn't dream of. I don't know if that's from Viking raids off the coast or on the coast of Ireland, or if that's because Denmark is just right there, almost bordering Germany. A little water between them, but that's it. So I don't know. And then my husband had a tiny bit of Iberian blood, so I'm assuming that's Spanish. I think the Spanish raided in the area in, was it Ireland? There was some Spanish raiding going on. I'm not sure, but who knows. And 23andMe tests for also some medical stuff and also for Neanderthal markers. So I was shocked to find out that, and I thought it was hilarious, that I had 293 Neanderthal variants, which is more than 75% of the population. So that was weird. And my husband had 279 variants for Neanderthal markers, and So he's up there too, but he's not nearly in the top 25% like I am. But I don't know if that's something to be proud of or not. That's just funny. And here's, I didn't get the camera right to get everything in, but there's some more pictures. And I started doing these little banner things, or pendants, I guess you would call them, like Suzanne Light did. She was saying that she saw this method used somewhere else in somebody else's journal and thought she would try it for a while, and I thought I would try it too. Before that, if you can see, let's see, where's one? Well, like here, see, I would put, well, no, you can't see, right there. See, I would put the day and the date and put a big rectangle around it, which I like that too, but I just thought I would try this for a while. Now I've lost my place. Okay. And here's another page. This one decorated. And oops, there's another one. This picture of a chicken, my youngest granddaughter, Lyric, drew, oh, maybe a year ago. And I found it, so I cut it out and glued it on my page to save it. There's some cute pig washi tape at the top. And some stamps. I can't get it in the camera. Some stamps that are by, let's see, art by Martine, I guess, Ramirez, outsider art. And I love outsider art. It's kind of similar to what I do. And, well, that. More washi and the thing from the front of my tea box. And a mandala I drew and colored. And this, oh, this was, look at this wire. Where is it? See, I don't know if you can see that copper wire coming out. It's all frayed and broken right there. And then there's another place here the wire is coming out, and another place farther down. I can't see it now. There, and see how flat it is? Well, this was really a close call for us. Matt, my grandson, was over, and we were playing cards, and I was sitting in my recliner, and suddenly the plug from the heater fell out of the wall, fell out of the socket. And he got up and went behind my chair and plugged it back in. And a little while later, it just fell out of the wall again. So that was strange. He got up and he started looking under my chair, following the wire. And he saw this that was somehow under the rockers of the recliner or something, and was mashed and frayed. So it's a wonder the recliner didn't catch on fire in the middle of the night. No telling how long it had been like that, because you can tell this damage wasn't done just in one day. And so we didn't plug the heater back in, and when my husband came home, he checked it out and cut the bad part out and spliced the wire together so it's safe now, wrapped it in electrical tape. But it's a wonder we didn't die in our sleep and the house burned down, you know, because this is just a travel trailer, and it wouldn't take any time for the whole thing to burn. So God was with us then, that it happened while Matt was over, and that the plug fell out of the wall twice, and that we found the problem before it was too late. So I'm very grateful for that. And here's some more pictures I cut from a catalog. Blue pine cones, because it was cold around then. It's not always cold here. It's been in the 80s lately. But we were having some cold days. And here's some pictures I'm going to use to decorate my journal this month. I love these old-fashioned valentines. I guess they're from the 50s maybe. it's just my favorite look as far as Valentine's. And so I'll be cutting those out and gluing them in. And some anthropomorphic pictures I made. I just cut these pictures out of a magazine. There was a little girl gesturing with her hand, and then I cut out a dog face from a dog food ad and glued it on there. And then did the same for this horse picture. So I like that. And then here's the tab for February. And I started with the calendar and a proposed February menu. And as you can see, so far we had fried chicken, we had leftovers, and tonight, well, I went ahead and checked it off, which I shouldn't have, pork chops and kale, but now I'm thinking about pork chops and cinnamon apples, so I'm not sure. We'll see. And what's today? Today is the 3rd. Ash Wednesday is the 10th. And on the 12th, I've got to take the Valentine gift bags we've put together to the nursing home in the next town. So I've got to get that organized between now and then. And there's that. I like Shopkins, these little Shopkins pictures. These are from the blind boxes that Lyric and I opened earlier this week. And there's one of the vintage Valentine pictures. And Charla, do you recognize this? That's from the note that Charla sent me. And it was so pretty, I saved it and I trimmed it to fit the page, and it's in there. And here's 2 of these little American Girl stickers. And I'll do more to this page, I think, when I get closer to time. And what else? I do pages ahead a little bit sometimes. That was from a notepad. Somebody had sent me a note. And I cut it out. And then Shopkins again. And this is where I projected that I would be at the end of February. I don't know if it'll be right or not. And this, I just keep some things in here that I'll probably use this month. And I guess that's it. Gotta quit before this gets too long and it shuts off on me again. I've already recorded it once, can you believe? And so I keep this hairband thing around it because since there's loose papers in there, things, I don't want them to fall out. And thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.